Alright, let's go and talk to everyone, and then we'll get started on the next quest. It looks like we got the Aether Current quest popped up here, but I'll wait to do all the Aether Current stuff once we finish up this zone and get the last quest Aether Current. So the next one... Yeah, so there's actually 3 more quests, which might be a little bit too much, but we'll at least get through the dungeon quest today. But let me go ahead and talk to everyone, and then Yeah, let's just go and talk to everyone, and I'll figure out what we'll do next. It's never too late to let go of prejudice. No matter how difficult it may seem, it can be done. This is my first time meeting Kettenram, a Rogadin if I ever saw one, and yet I still feel like his face looks different than normal Rogadins. Like his body shape and like his giant arms and legs, yeah, but not his face. Maybe the hair too. Of all the things I expected to discover in Tyrol, yours' most legendary sailor was not among them. We ought to speak with Kettenram before we do anything else. Tenquad does look similar to some Eorzean sailors I've seen, but I never would have guessed that he was Kettenram. Well, Clement, nobody expected you to figure that out. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and start this quest and get up to the dungeon. And then, I'll probably take a short break right before we actually start it. Road to the Golden City. Kettenram, living legend and Eorzean explorer extraordinaire. Not Hildebrand, Inspector Extraordinaire? Anyway, would like to chat. This ain't no place for a proper chat. My cabin's just north of the city, Blue Eyes Abode, as people here call it on account of its me dazzling twinklers. So how does Clement know him? Anyway, let's head up north and head over to his cabin, as he said. Oh wait, is he actually... Okay, yeah, it's right there. So I need to go around where? I guess I can get up this way. It's that building up there, right? There isn't an Aether Current like right up here, is there? Nope, no, well, northeast. Okay, that's actually on the upper level, so... yeah, I actually missed that. Oh, well, like I said, we'll do Aether Current cleanup later. For now, we're still doing MSQ. A rather humble residence for a legendary explorer. I would have expected a manor decorated with exotic treasures. That sounds like the kind of explorer who explores for wealth, not an explorer who explores for, you know, exploring. The man values his privacy. Understandable, I can agree with that. I've heard that upon Kettenram's disappearance, explorers from across the Eorzea banded together in search of him, but I doubt they ever thought to look here. I wonder how long it's been since he settled down here. I don't know, can you do the math, Kryl? I'm sure it isn't that hard to figure out. Also, he's got the old map up here. Why would he have the old map here? Shouldn't he have like a single one of Tyrol, or like the full map with the Tyrol to the west? Also, it doesn't even have the eastern places. Why does it have this version of the map here? Not but 4 walls and a roof, but enough for most folk. Make yourselves comfortable. Why did you choose to settle down in Mamuk? They haven't exactly been welcoming to outsiders, legendary explorer or otherwise. All the more reason to keep a weathering eye on 'em. Though seeing how you won 'em over, methinks I'll have less than need for vigilance. I'm here at Gul Jaja's behest to ensure his hard-won peace is kept, and incidentally, to remind Zerael Jah of his duty as a lector, should he have forgotten it. I figured that's how this was gonna go. My old man ordered you to stay here. That's no way to treat an honored guest. Heh, I'd say I'm more your father's guest by now. Or didn't you see the sepulchre atop Warcord Zamor? Oh, okay, yeah, it is him, but I thought that was a grave. Oh no, that's right. They weren't graves, they're just markers, because they had one for Bakul Jaja. But obviously he's still alive. And that was because of the way that they did their burials. Except they aren't burials because they're not dead. Anyway. That's right. Ketinram was one of the names. And that's why I was thinking that he was already dead. Your father and I fought shoulder to shoulder in many a battle. Belgarmonda being but one of our triumphs. He and I are brothers. So when your brother tells you to stand and watch, you stand and watch. You trust in his judgment and his strength of will, even if that means you have to sit out an occasional scrap. Surely you understand such a bond, surrounded as you are all by these bright and eager faces? I do. My comrades are my strength, and that it's thanks to them that I understand Papa's hopes for this nation, what I must continue to protect. Then prove your readiness for the throne, Wuklamot. Find the Golden City. Does he know that all this is a big farce? That seems like the kind of thing he would tell him. Or that Bakul Jaja would tell him. Oh, I will. With these ones beside me, even uncovering a legend should be child's play. I mean, I'm a legend right here. Especially since I believe I already have. Of course Kryle's done it. This is why we should have had her in the story a long time ago. All by yourself? How? When? Don't tell me this Golden City's gonna be just a metaphor. Well, as you know, electors are forbidden from giving unfair advantage to claimants. So when Homun Rook refused to divulge why my grandfather passed through Eekbrox 20 years ago, his silence spoke volumes. You think Golf's visit had something to do with the Golden City? Probably. Precisely. Moreover, only the Yokoi who lived in Yaktel ever dreamt those golden dreams. When exposed to certain triggers, those with magical aptitude have been known to receive visions. Ah yes, we are very familiar with those. And if Gerfurler's abilities are at all representative, the Yokoi are no strangers to the arcane. Which means the dreamers of Eld likely owe their experiences of their inherent qualities and their proximity to the city itself, here in these forests. Then all we need to do is search Yaktel from top to bottom, right? It would behoove us to try and narrow our focus. Nah, it's fine, it's not a very big zone. To that end, I propose we return to Mumuk and make inquiries. Of course, talk to the locals. While there, we can all take the opportunity to see to all necessary travel preparations. When everyone is ready, let us assemble at the Aetheryte. Alright, sounds good to me. You're Kakuchia's boy, ain't you? Told me about you. She tasked you with finding the Golden City. I might even succeed, despite my best efforts. I had begun to think it was a fool's errand. My unfruitless search in my youth proved as much. Yet here you are, older and wiser, playing the fool again. Courtesy of the company I've been keeping, perhaps. I take that as a compliment. Wuklamot is not the only one to have grown thanks to her comrades. We'll find it. Together. Was I ever that young? I mean, probably. He didn't just appear this way. Alright, let's talk to Erinville. Sorry, the Erinville got a little close there. You waited for me. It seems Ketenrom knows my mentor. We chatted for a bit longer. By chatted, you mean like 2 sentences. Alphanode said to meet by the Aetheryte, so I'll see you there. Alright, let's just go ahead and teleport over there to save a tiny bit of time. Alright, there's destination. Let's wait at the destination. I'm sure, I wonder if I could actually find them around here or not. But, like, I need to, like, keep on track and not wander around too much. The merchants were more than happy to mend my gear and sell me supplies. Got enough paint, Cryo? One would hardly believe they were ever so averse to aiding visitors. You wouldn't believe how many nodule they gave me. Oh, Clement, please. I understand that food is important, but now all we need is a hint to point us in the right direction. Steve Gold, here we come. I think I can offer that much. I have an inkling of where the Golden City might be. Well, that's convenient. Milalja and Surrealja, you come to help us? Nope, he can't help us. As an elector, I'm forbidden from speaking of the Golden City, but my wife is beholden to no such constraints. Then anything you can tell us would be greatly appreciated. Our people have lived here for centuries. There is no corner of the forest we do not intimately know, save for one. Oh, that's convenient. Do you recall the place I showed you, where my son confessed the truth of blessed siblings? That stone pier stands at the entrance of the sky-deep cenote, the final resting place for children we lost to our zealotry. Precious few are permitted beyond the cenotaph doors, and we have not explored its deepest recesses. Ah, okay, that's the dungeon. If the Golden City is in Yaktel, it may well be hidden there. Will you permit us to search for it? I have no reason to refuse. No longer will we rely on our blessed siblings, nor will we conceal the sacrifices made to conceive them. Didn't he literally say that they wouldn't tell everyone about the children dying? Anyway. The cenote is no longer under our protection. It is a dismal burial ground, and our children deserve better. Their bodies will be moved to a place of comfort and peace. I'm sure Bakul Jaja would appreciate that, and we're here to offer any help if you need it. Your father also visited the cenote, come to think of it. Oh, that's also convenient. It was many years ago by now, but a notable affair due to the foreigner he brought with him. A mage. Interesting. A mage, I believe. Audible gasp. Truly? The Dawn servant did not disclose his reasons, but he descended past our cenotaph and into the old Yokoi quarries. Doubtless the very same ones excavated by Vorlorpor's dreamers. Then the Golden City must be there. Again, this seems way too easy. There's gotta be more to this. I mean, I know there's more to this and we get sidetracked from the entire thing, but whatever. In the depths of the sky-deep cenote. Thank you, both of you. We'll set out straight away. You will find a winged beast or two lingering in the Gokdrak descent. They will carry you below. I believe in you, Third Promise. You will make a magnificent Dawn servant. Not yet, but I don't think she would be bad. But again, not yet. Just like Papa said that none of them are ready. She's not ready. This is it, everyone. To the sky deep cenote. Now, where is that? Well, I guess it's over at the tomb that we went to. Alright, let's see. I have to walk all the way over there, don't I? Yes, I do. Let's head on over. It's gonna take a minute. Just trying to go as the crow flies, or as the griffin walks. Stupid griffin, you have giant wings, why can't you fly? Now, there isn't like a chocobo porter I can take here, right? No, it doesn't look like it. It's a little annoying. Because like in Urkopacha, I believe I just completely missed that there was a chocobo porter or an alpaca porter that I could have taken to like save a bit of time. But like here, it looks like you literally just have to walk all the way over here. It's a little bit annoying. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. It's just like I want to get through this. All right, we're making more progress. Still takes forever to get over here. All right. Gok Drak Descent. And there are the birds. Imposing beast. I think the thing is shorter than me. What are you talking about? And no. Ride the beast to the sky deep cenote? Yes. Whee! Going down? Oh, I discovered a new location. This is the cenotaph, which means that beyond these doors is... right of succession or no. Disturbing the souls that rest here feels wrong. It's fine. I know, but I can't turn back. Let's pay our respects at the very least. Okay, let's open the doors. Let's go. I'm ready to complete my journey. Well, come on, this is not the end. We're like only halfway through MSQ. Like literally this quest is 46% through the MSQ for a Dawntrail. Oh wait, that includes post MSQ, doesn't it? Okay, so I guess we're a little over halfway through the main story, or through this first part. But still, we're only like halfway through. Right? Yeah, I'd say we're about halfway through. No, not that one. Oh, there we are. Sky Deep Cenote, now accessible. Alright. So, like I said, first I'm going to go and talk to Aaronville, see what he's got to say. I confess, I anticipated my duty as a guide with no little wariness. I knew our journey might change the course of my nation, but I did not think it would change the course of my own life. Aaronville, don't be so dramatic. Alright. Go ahead and form up our party of NPCs. And let me switch over to tanking, because I do all the dungeons as a tank. Even when I do NPC dungeons. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to take Woklemot or Alizé. Well, I don't want Alizé stealing all the LBs, so I guess we're gonna be doing it with Woklemot, Alphanode, and Kryl. Go ahead and get started with the Sky Deep Cenote. I'll make sure to eat food this time. This will be the last of my goulash or whatever it's called. From Endwalker. The Sky Deep Cenote. Tank stance on, food eaten, let's get going. Sky Deep Horror. How nice. I forgot that I'm take damage. Good thing I'm a warrior. Because I was just focusing so much on doing my rotation in when I was doing the whatever thing we're doing, the solo instance. I just completely forgot that I have to actually pay attention to my health. Oh right, somebody does it slow. I noticed that last time. So like my arm's length. Either that or my arm's length was still running, or the arm's length slow was still up. But I recall somebody did it slow in the last dungeon we did, but I'm not sure who did it.
I have you.
Oh, I got a new ability here. What does that do? I didn't see what it did because I got up to level 96. I got up to level 95 and 96. So we don't really need to worry about, I don't need to worry about doing MSQ dungeons to... I just did MSQ roulette a couple times this week and ended up getting enough XP to get all the way to 96. I need to look at what that ability does. It looks like it's just an extra damage after I activate inner release or something. Let's see, am I able to look that up real quick? Nah, we got dungeon to do. And I keep trying to double pull these as much as I can. You don't stand in the bad. That's what DPS do. Okay, it's after I use either Primal Rend.
I have you.
Yeah, I think it might be after I do Primal Rend. Yeah, Primal Rend ready can only be executed when granted by inner release. Also, I need to help out a little bit with the mitigation. Also, might help if I actually use Bloodwetting. Okay, so once I use Primal Rend, okay, no, it's probably if I use up all three the three free attacks. Yeah, okay, and then I get Primal Wrath, which is 700 potency to it's AoE. Okay, or does it change depending on if you use the AoE attack or not, or the Fell Cleave attack or not? I guess Fell Cleave is the single target though, so I guess if you use the AoE or not. That's what I'm trying to say.
Try this.
I'll need to see that in the boss fight once we do that. This might just be an AoE. It might just always be AoE. Hello, Feather Ray. Immersion, more immersion. Okay, so I activate the inner release, and then I use a ball. Okay, it's always Primal Wrath. You've been cursed to be a nuisance to your party. I mean, I guess. Causing trouble to others will compel to release Feather Ray special attack when cast. Okay. Oh, okay. It's just okay. That's really simple. That made it seem like it was going to be much scarier. Although I did get a golden stack, so maybe I didn't do it right. Feather Ray produces copious bubbles. Okay, let's not get hit by that. But I mean, I can collect a lot of golden stacks with this attack. Bubble bomb. I suspect I shouldn't stand near any of these, and it's gonna move, so I shouldn't be standing right there. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I got hit by that. I got 3 cheese puffs. I'm sure that'll be fine. Right, Alpha Node? Troublesome tail. I don't think Alpha Node should be standing there. Okay, causing a nuisance to your party. How do I do this mechanic? Ah, okay, so there's bubbles there, and we're just kind of like got a bunch of bubbles we gotta dodge. At least for this iteration. Well, it's time for immersion again. Really just use Shake It Off. I forgot I had that ability. I was using a reprisal to reduce the damage. Alright, the balls are going to move again, so I'll make sure to stand over here where it'll be safe. Yep, and I still stood in it. Oh no, it looks like I was just barely not in it. Troublesome tail, you gonna put on a performance for us? Good, the Book of the Mod's the one I wanted to LB. Not Alizé. See, these are... Yeah, I can't use those. Let's see, let's keep going. Down we go. And somehow don't break our legs. Bunch of spooters. Make sure to actually get aggro on all of them. They don't have a ton of HP. They're gonna try and double pull it, even though I probably shouldn't. Oh, crud. One of them got picked up by them. Guess I'll have to solo this. That's the only problem. That's one of the biggest things that I find annoying with NPCs. Not the lack of DPS, just the fact that they can very easily pull a single enemy because they only do their single target attacks. Like, I don't mind the reduced DPS in exchange for the faster Q times. Also, I should probably actually, like, use my bloodwetting. Because it just makes it's the fact that they can, because they focus only one attack, it makes it much easier for them to accidentally pull aggro. Wish I could stack these guys up a little bit better. How about you don't do that? That's so ridiculous. It would be really funny when my brother eventually gets to getting raw intuition and just being like, what the heck? This is ridiculous. And then I show him blood wedding and then he's gonna be like, what? This is gonna be the boss arena already? I don't think so. I think mobs are just gonna appear here. Rats. There are rats. Of course there are rats. Actually, they're spiders, but... where are the rats? No way, I used that name for the Guitari quests.
I have you.
Maybe I should just do single target on these. Just try and do even damage to all of them if I can. Or if I can just slowly walk them away. And of course there's going to be more mobs.
Try this. You'll not escape this.
Oh, I ran out of stacks. Why is this up? Oh, it's 3 uses of this. Okay, I get it. Except, why does it... Okay, that's weird. Because I know I accidentally let one of the stacks drop off, but why is that buff still on there? If I can't finish it. Yeah, there's 2, and there's the 3rd. But you can't get the 3rd one if you accidentally let the 3rd one drop off. Why don't they have the same length timer? Okay, I don't know. I'll look at the ability eventually. Because, I mean, the way I'm supposed to use them, I'm supposed to use all 3 of them up. And then I'm supposed to use Primal Rend, or Primal Rage. Let's see, aiming is stuff I'm not using. Probably should hold like level 93, 94 here, just so that it's much easier to level through Dawntrail stuff.
Take that.
I thought that voice was Alice for a second. I'm like, what? Alice's not in this dungeon? Thundering Burst. Yes, this is gonna go well. Looks like Alphinaud's got me covered though. Thanks for the shield. Okay, so he's gonna bounce it off there, which will bounce off there, which will end up hitting that. And then... oh no, it's this way. Did I make it? Yes, I did. I was way closer than it should have been. Also, I appreciate that Woke of the Mont's the one doing the LBs, and not Cryle. I'm not hating on you, Cryle, it's just he's melee and you're magical ranged. Oh, sure, you just shake it off there. Oh, right, this one will bounce off the mirror, and then I need to get to the other side. There we go. And we're done. This is going very well. Let's see. These are healer stuff. Give me some more tank here. This doesn't look like gold. What are we getting ourselves into? I can tell you, this does not look like a city of gold.
We mustn't hold back.
Hold still.
Oh, come on, they're not gonna hold still if I'm moving around. Decided not to double pull this one, even though maybe I should have. Let's hopefully like get this primal rend before it runs out of time. Use that as a gap closer. This is take that screenshot to use for eventually, maybe. I think we found something, but this doesn't look like gold. This is not exactly what I was, or any of us were anticipating. Slaying is... Alright, I can actually use that. I'll hold on to it.
Keep it up.
It's so ridiculous. It's not standing the bad. Again, that's the DPS's job.
I have you.
The job of a DPS is to make the healer feel like they're losing brain cells every time they get hit. A healer's mana gauge isn't actually mana. It's brain cells. And the more they have to heal the DPS, the more brain cells they lose.
Take that. I have you.
Not standing the bad again, that's not my job.
Now I'll show you. Try this.
I keep thinking Kryle's voice is Alizé. Alright, next. This looks more like pseudo-Allegan stuff than gold. Like, it's not Allegan. But it's like the Tyrol version of Allegan. Sculptor of Silence. Mole Skull. Mole Skull Smash! Well, let's head on over. Also a lot more purple. Allegan was more blue. Muscle draws power into his fist. See Muscle smash. Okay, I probably need to move over the other side. Yep, called that right. Gold Crush. Let's not get hit by them, not backed by this. I meant to use Shake It Off. I used Shake It Off too late. At least they get the regen. Okay, Mo, work probably shouldn't stand on that side. Okay, I already wasted my Shake It Off, so maybe I can reduce the damage with Reprisal. I used up my I used up my knockback, my arm's length earlier. And I get hit by that, and I won't I won't drop this on you guys. Don't worry. Probably.
This should do it.
Yeah, that one actually sounds like Cryo. Colossal Impact. Let's line it up so that I go directly into the corner. And then again, I don't have I don't have Shake It Off to use, so let's have to tough it out. So I go directly into the corner. I do have to Shake It Off for this, except I used it slightly too late. Use a Reprisal as well, except I was a little too late again. Ash Slayer. All work? Okay, that's gonna be the shards. I don't have to shake it off again, so let's have to tough it out. Figured maybe I can give a shield to the healer. Of course, it doesn't matter on this, in this scenario, but if I was playing with actual players. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get hit by this. I shouldn't have used equilibrium there. I thought I was gonna get hit by this because of the animation lock from Primal Rend. Should use that slightly sooner so that I could use the shield to block some of the damage. Okay, now I'll use Shake It Off. It's almost time to LB Wuklamont. She's been really good about it so far. Of course, now she's not going to. That was fun. I'm very curious about what this place is, because this is not a city of gold, that's for sure. Nice of you to join us, Alizé, in Aaronville. Check my treasure coffer. More gear I probably can't use. I can use that, so hold on to that. Ooh, I can't. That's 666. Do that. Make sure that I take out these. No, I'll keep the boots. And then another thing I can't use. Anyway, let's wrap up this dungeon. Leave duty? Yes. What the heck is this place?
I thought this place was of Yokwi origin. But is this glowing stone their creation as well?
Probably not.
I don't believe so. I've never seen anything like it.
It's like elegant, but purple.
Then it's from an even older time.
Don't tell me it's the Allegans again.
It's always the elegance.
While careful study would be required to confirm, it does not appear to be reminiscent of their designs.
Yeah, it's different, but it's like the same vibe.
A golden light. Could it be?
Looks like a portal to me. That's some very steep stairs.
There's a platform on the other side, but how do we get over there?
Try to jump. Oh, of course. That's convenient. I need to fix my glam.
That's how, apparently.
Those are not fashionable.
Right then. Let's go and take a look.
Like, I got some like brown boots that could work like that, but not literal armor plating.
That seal. That's Charlian and no mistake.
What's this gonna end up being? Obviously, Golf Elysian did something here.
How do we open it?
Woklamot,
Come and look at this.
I don't think we should.
Your tablets might be a good fit, wouldn't you say?
Oh. That's why they're needed. Okay. I get the feeling that, like, we're gonna end up releasing
Leave it
something
to
we shouldn't be.
Alfino.
You know, because that's how this always goes. There's some bigger, badder thing that we gotta defeat now. That the whole, I mean, we already know the trials are all, the whole thing for the Rite of Succession is a big farce. And I know that I'm only like halfway through the story.
Is this it? The Golden City?
Though there is some resemblance, it doesn't quite live up to what the Yokwi described from their dreams.
Well done! Well done indeed.
Ah, there's Papa.
You, my dear daughter, have found the entrance to the City of Gold and triumphed in the Rite of Succession.
So we did it. We made it to the end.
No. This is not the end.
You seem more perplexed than joyous.
But yeah, she's looking for her grandfather.
It's just... This place is unlike anything we've seen in Tural. Never mind the peculiar stone. So I am given to wonder, what exactly lies beyond that gate?
Nothing less than the Golden City of Legend, I assure you. The circumstance prevents us from opening the gate. As to what the city is and what Gall of Valdesium discovered all those years ago, this knowledge and more, I will share with you after your ascension. What you choose to do with it will be up to you.
Now, didn't he say that this whole thing was a farce and that she wasn't ready?
The Golden City is real. It took a while, but I finally found it.
They're really setting this up to that this is the end.
Come, let us return to Tuliola.
Whereas this is just gonna be a big
Home
rug
at
pull.
last.
Oh good, it's just gonna teleport us back. Alright, let's go and talk to everyone and wrap this quest up. Now, let's see, I wanted to do... Like, I'm not gonna be able to do 2 quests today. Because that I guess that wrapped up the Yokoi, not the Yokoi, the Yak Tail. So I guess well, this will be a good stopping point once we talk to everyone and wrap this one quest up. It feels as though we have more questions than we set out with. But for now, returning in one piece is cause enough for celebration. That was wholly unlike what I imagined in my youth. Since when did a place like that exist in Yogg-Trall? I understand now why the students of Baldesion were petitioned. But what were my grandfather's findings? Not only regarding that stone, but that gate. Well, we've done it. We've seen Wuklamati to victory in the right of succession. Like me, I expect you have few questions about the Golden City, but they must wait until our claimant has settled into her new role. I thought we established that none of them were ready, and that he wasn't going to make her Dawn servant. Anyway, but we'll figure that out later. Even as we speak, she prepares for the Ascension ceremony back at the palace. I'm given to understand it will be held in a few days' time. In the meantime, let us all enjoy some well-deserved rest. Sorry, I don't do that. I'm supposed to turn this in on Samurai. Hold on. I need that XP on the DPS.